In the last 7 years, there have been 7 different NBA champions. How long does it take people to win the NBA Finals on average? Today, I'm going to be answering that question for you guys using a few metrics. First of all, they have to lead their team in points per game during the NBA Finals. And second of all, they cannot have joined that team in free agency. Sorry, Kevin Durant. So we're going to be looking at Shai, Tatum, Jokic, Giannis, and Curry in today's video. Let's travel back in time to Steph's first ring. It took him 6 years to get to that plateau. And in the first 3 years of his career, he missed the playoffs all 3 years. Then in year number 4, a second-round loss. Year 5, a first-round loss, which led to the firing of Mark Jackson and the hiring of Steve Kerr, the best thing that could have happened to Steph Curry in his career. We all know how the rest of the story goes. 3 more rings to bring Curry's total to 4. But all in all, it took Steph Curry 6 years to win his first NBA Finals. Now let's look at Giannis. How long did it take him to win the NBA Finals? It took him 8 years. Year 1, he missed the playoffs. Year 2, a first-round loss. Year 3, they missed the playoffs. Year 4, a first-round loss. Year 5, a first-round loss. Year 6, an Eastern Conference Finals loss to the Raptors. Year 7, a second-round loss. And then year 8, he gets the job done, wins MVP. Giannis hasn't been back to the finals since. He is pretty unhappy with the Bucks' treating of Damian Lillard here in the last couple days. That's going to be a situation to monitor. But for Giannis Antetokounmpo, it took him 8 years to win his first NBA Finals. What about the Joker? It took the Joker 8 years to reach the top as well. Missing the playoffs in his first 3 seasons of his career, then a second-round loss, then a Western Conference Finals loss to the Lakers in the bubble, followed by a second-round loss and a first-round loss before the Nuggets finally reached the top level and defeated the Miami Heat in the finals. Jokic hasn't made it back yet either. The firing of Mike Malone last year definitely complicates things. Jokic looked like he was the coach out there. 8 years for Nikola Jokic to win his first NBA Finals. And let's look at the guy who won the following year, Jayson Tatum. The reason why Jaylen Brown isn't being mentioned here is because Jayson Tatum was the leading point per game scorer in this series. But it took Tatum 7 years to win his first NBA Finals, including an Eastern Conference Finals loss as a rookie to the Cavs, a second-round loss as a sophomore, an Eastern Conference loss in the bubble to the Miami Heat, and then a first-round loss, a loss in the finals to the Warriors, and then an Eastern Conference Finals loss to the Heat, before defeating the Mavericks in 5 games. The Celtics didn't make it back last year. Tatum's going to be out this year. Could be a while before we see another Celtics title run. And that takes us to just a couple of weeks ago. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It took him 7 years to win the finals as well. A first-round loss as a rookie on the Clippers. A first-round loss his first year in OKC, followed by 3 years of missing the playoffs, and then a second-round loss. And then it happened. They win the NBA Finals in 7 games over the Pacers, giving Shai his first ring, and he just locked himself in for the future. Good to see there in OKC. Saved them some money as well. So in all these examples, it takes anywhere from 6 to 8 years to win the NBA Finals. So who are some guys next year that are going into year 6, year 7, and year 8? Entering year 6, you have Anthony Edwards, and, well, it was going to be Tyrese Halliburton, but that's not happening because he's going to be out all of next year, unfortunately. Entering year number 7, you have Ja Morant, and then this one's very interesting. 2 teammates, Darius Garland and DeAndre Hunter, who also have Donovan Mitchell going into year 9. He hasn't made it past the second round, but maybe this team is strong enough to do it, especially with that wide open of an East. And then entering year 8, the big one, the one that everyone's been waiting for, Luka Doncic. Can he get it done in year 8? We've had a new champion 7 out of the last 7 years. If there is another new champion, it's likely going to be one of these examples. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.